All right, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Sell Your Market with Probaba. And on here we have JBS, a gospel artist all the way from Portharcourt. JBS, good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, please, can we know the meaning of JBS?
Okay, JBS actually the J is Jacob
Okay,
and the B is Benjamin
okay,
and S is Shay. That's my full name.
okay.
That's how I got
Jacob Benjamin
Benjamin
Shei.
Shay.
Wow,
Yeah,
such a lovely combination.
yeah.
All right, I know you're doing well in the gospel scene. Can you tell us what are the challenges you faced in this gospel movement?
I'll just point out two
Okay.
challenges,
All right.
and one of the challenges gospel artists are facing. Okay, one is not being recognized
Oh.
in your church, because the foundation of this music is from the choir.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when I was growing up in the ministry, when they're about hosting a program in the church, um, they don't sell their own. Yeah, the church, so to say, don't sell their own product.
Yeah. I
So
can relate to that. Imagine having a concert in the church. Rather using the people that are good in the church, they rather
yeah,
get people from outside to
yes,
come
the
and
big
minister.
name, the big
The
name.
big names.
Yeah.
That's
So
a challenge. That's
yeah, it's
true.
a very big challenge.
Yeah.
So, and by so doing, most of the times, the gospel artists you're seeing today, or okay, let me say the secular artists you're seeing today, most of them left the church
Yeah.
because of there was
no
no
recognition
at all, no encouragement.
Yeah.
So most of them feel like when they go out and see how they show the secular artists, how they show them love outside there. So
so
this,
so are you trying to say if the church can acknowledge the artist,
yes,
that could be a big encouragement?
yes, even to the church, it will now bring about people knowing the church.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you sell your brand outside, people will look for your brand.
That's true.
And
So
they'll
true.
come back to the church.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's one of the challenges we gospel artists are facing.
Okay.
I was there. Thank God for grace today.
Yeah.
So another thing is, unlike the secular world, they can be seen maybe in the bar, in the club, and all that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that as a child of God you're supposed to be in the bar. Are you getting me? But the Bible says that Jesus Christ did not come for the righteous people.
Yeah.
He came for
For the sinners.
Are you getting me?
That's true.
Now, if the gospel cannot be preached to those secular world
Environment.
those environments, how would they be converted?
That's
Are you
true.
getting me? So seeing a gospel artist in a bar is another challenge. Maybe for a business.
So it could turn out that he's a sinner, or
Yes.
he has backslided, or
That's the point.
I get it.
That's the point.
Well, that's a challenge
Yes,
too.
a challenge.
If I could see from that perspective, it's also a challenge.
It is.
Yeah. So because when these gospel artists see the secular musicians performing in so many different environments,
Yeah.
that helps them grow their brands.
Yeah.
So it's just like you're in a place, like you only minister in the church.
Yeah.
If it's not a church program, if it's not a concert, you don't get to minister.
At all.
Yeah, you're making a point.
Yeah. Because when I was growing up in the ministry, there was this competition we were invited for. Just because of the environment that competition was held, we were not allowed to go. I say it's a limitation, a very big limitation for gospel artists to grow. They can't grow that way.
All right, but nowadays I think revolution has really changed. Is changing the gospel music, because right now I see a whole lot of concerts, big events, and a sort of mixture with the secular world, bringing in some secular artists, and I see a lot of them happening.
Yeah. Okay, let me use myself as an instance. I personally, I've decided to do my music in a different way. I can minister in a birthday party.
Okay.
I can minister in a wedding reception, whatever. So
Okay.
the mindset, you can't see me doing it the other way. When
Okay.
I come, I do it the way I'm supposed to do it, and there will be no vacuum.
All right.
Are you getting me? So, as a youth that I am, I try to balance the equation.
Okay.
Bygone are those days when, the Akamarama that is,
Yeah. Okay.
that area pattern. No, you
Oh.
have to see what the world needs
Okay.
and walk towards that direction. You can't bring the youth closer to the church to vibe when you're busy doing ukurala. There's this music they call ukurala. Are you getting me? You have to
Like a cultural dance.
thank you.
Okay.
Is this vibe like Ty Three Bed, Tim Godfrey? When
Okay.
you see the pattern of music they do, you know that this is a youth vibe, and by
Okay.
then you can draw them close to God.
All right. This comes to another question. What's your stay or what's your take on the Afro kind of music? Afro, the fusion of Afro in our gospel industry now. What do you have to say about it?
He's welcome because talking about music as a body, it's a message they pass to whoever wants to listen.
Yeah.
Now, when you put out Afro out there, it's captivating. Are you getting me? So you draw them close because they cannot hear you until you speak.
So, are you trying to say it's all about the message, not the genre?
Yes, the message,
Okay.
the lyrics.
So
You can dance and vibe to it,
okay,
but the message is
it's very important. Yeah. So it could be a hip hop, Afro, or whatever, but
Yeah.
the message, the content, the lyrical content,
Yes.
which that could be true because the content could touch lives, but
Definitely.
they might not be concentrating on the genre or on the sound, but the message could be an
The
impact.
sound,
Yeah.
the sound captivates them.
Okay,
Bring them closer
before
before they hear the
listen to
message.
the oh. So the
Yes.
sound captivates them.
Yeah.
Then before they listen
They
to the
listen to
message.
the music.
Wow, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. So I think you're doing well, and I agree with
That's
most
great.
of the things you've said here.
Yeah.
And this is Probaba FX, and we always have a lot of individuals doing well in their fields come up here and tell us how they are able to succeed. So how have you been able to succeed in this genre of gospel music?
Gospel music is quite challenging because in this our world, the people there, more especially in the gospel music industry, the people up there, they discriminate a lot. And most times they don't want you to get to the point where they are.
Okay. So the same thing happening in the secular world. You're trying to say it happens in the music world too.
Oftentimes I've been called JBS. I called somebody to send me your contact and I couldn't get through to you. I was
Wow.
like, and this person is close to me, doing better in the gospel industry too. But so I now realize that envy and jealousy, they don't want you to get to where they are.
But that's not supposed to be in the house of God, because we are supposed to show example to the outside, the secular world.
Yes.
But nowadays you see them imitating what the secular world is doing in the church.
That's the big problem
Wow.
the church is facing, because pastors fighting pastors, gospel artists fighting gospel artists. So it's a very big challenge.
Well, as for me, I think it's a personal race, and
Of course,
it's something you and your God have to judge.
Yeah. So what like personally, what I would tell the upcoming artists there, just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Be persistent about it. Do not lose focus.
Pray hard.
Prayer. Just stay in prayer.
Yeah.
Don't forget that word prayer is very important.
Yeah.
And stay focused. Don't be discouraged, because you will see things that will discourage you. But once you know where you're going to, you will definitely get there.
Oh, that's great.
Definitely.
All right, guys, this is the end of this, and we'll be having more exciting and more interesting people come on this platform to tell you how they have been able to succeed in their niche. So I'll see you next time. Let's milk it. Peace out.
Probaba FX shop for you.